The open world-like wild area concept is the best thing that happened to the Pokemon mainline series. Hey guys, welcome to Head Pause, the channel dedicated to gaming, tech reviews, and everything in between. My name is Marco, let's begin. I'm finally 30 hours in the game, and I've only completed 3 gym challenges. The wild areas is just what I think Pokemon should have been a long time ago. That's why early in the game before, Professor Oak would tell us don't go to the grass because it's dangerous without a Pokemon. And it's still dangerous even with them. As you already know, strong Pokemon can be found in the wild area in the beginning of the game, which shouldn't be a problem if you know type advantages. This gave players the chance to grind early. Rather than having to beat a gym leader and open a new area where there's stronger Pokemon, here you can grind your hearts out in the beginning of the game. My Pokemon were in their level 30s when I started the first gym, level 40s in the second gym, and level 50 in the third gym. And yes, they still followed my instructions. I think the level lock only prevents you from using strong Pokemon from a trade and catching strong Pokemon. So since I raised them, I'm good. Although it does suck that you can't catch strong Pokemon without the proper badge, even though your level compared to them is a lot higher. I feel like if you can kill them, you should be able to catch them. In my experience, the wild area is a bit boring and repetitive. It's really a place just to grind and catch new Pokemon. If you follow the story, however, and not grind, I feel like it's gonna be more balanced and challenging. Since I grinded early on in the game, the 3 gym leaders were a pushover. I didn't even have to Dynamax. Another good thing in the wild area is it seems like it always keeps you guessing. The weather keeps changing, that means the location and the Pokemon in the area always change. I think since I started the game, it changed at least 3 times already. And aside from seeing the Pokemon in the wild, which was a feature that was brought from Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, the game still creates some mystery with the random encounters in the grass, which is signaled by an exclamation mark. It does suck, however, that you can't see them when they're shiny. They've also finally made gym battles exciting with the music and atmosphere. It feels like you're watching a football match. I feel like it should have been like this for the longest time, since in the anime, it's always been like this. A grand event. And graphically, this is the best Pokemon game so far, since we have to compare it to the 3DS. Although as a standalone game on the Nintendo Switch, the graphics is subpar. Have you seen the trees? A lot of the NPCs feel stiff and robotic, especially the ones that are walking. They only have like a speech bubble above their head and that's it. Honestly, just looks like a HD version of the 3DS animations in the old game. Like copy and paste. Obviously, there's new animations since there's new Pokemon. So maybe this is what they were saying, that there's new 3D animations from scratch in the game. Maybe that's it. I like some of the battle animations in the game, specifically like Psyshock. Is that a new animation? But some moves, however, especially the old ones, is just like, oh, that's it. The online features of the game is pretty okay. It does slow down and lag the wild area like a bitch when you're connected to the internet. When you're online, you see ghost trainers walking about, riding on their bikes, and every time you talk to them, they give you cooking supplies. It would be nice, however, if you see them in the wild area, when you click on them, you can get to request a trade, a battle, or ask for their league card. But no, it's just cooking supplies. The online raid battles can be a hit or miss. When you invite people to raid with you, it seems to take forever. And joining is just sometimes filled with errors and you just can't connect. So usually I raid by myself. The raids are a nice feature and a nice way to grind. The animations in the raids do, however, take their time. I wish there was a skip button. Another added feature is camping with your Pokemon. You don't need to use this feature, but it is handy when you need to revive some of your Pokemon when you're in the wild area and you're lazy to fly to a Pokemon Center. All you need to do is at least cook with 1 berry and you're good. When cooking, I recommend that you take out your Joy-Con from your Nintendo Switch and physically fan that flame and physically mix that curry. Because pressing that A button and turning the analog stick is way harder. Oh, you can also play and talk to your Pokemon while camping. There's still a bit of hand-holding in the beginning of the game, but at least you can skip it and acknowledge the NPCs that you know what you're doing. So, hooray! That's pretty much all I can say about the game right now, since I haven't finished it and I can't really comment about the story and the post-story events if there's any. But so far, I'm having fun. it is a Pokemon game. I just wish Game Freak would have polished the game a bit more before they released it, with the trees, the NPCs, some battle animations. It's okay to reuse 3D animations from your old game. I get it. There's hundreds of them. Just don't tell us that they're all from scratch. And lastly, it would be nice if your Pokemon can follow you from behind like before. Thank you guys for hitting pause. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. I'll see you on the next video.